Hi everyone, welcome back to The Devil and Me. I don't even want to recap the last episode because it just went horribly wrong. Everything went horribly wrong. We had to make a decision to either, and that's the important point, that's the reason why I fucked up, to either kill Aaron or to kill Kate, and we were, Jamie, who had to make that decision. And, yeah, my brain, like, I even read it out loud, what we had to do, what we were supposed to do. And my brain just completely screwed up. And we killed Aaron. And I didn't want to do that. So Aaron is dead. Kate's alive. And I think I immediately regretted that I saved Kate accidentally, clearly. How do I... Because what she did was she, like, the second she just ran away. She just separated us all. Here we go. She just separated us, and now, like, she just ran. And we're now separated, and it annoys me that she just made that decision. And it annoys me even more because we saved her accidentally.
No good without a camera.
Yeah, of course not. And then we fell through that air vent thingy. Go, hide. That's not a good hiding spot. Oh no. Leave. Oh, he's going through that door. Did he go through that door? Or was it a trap? Can't see anything. Where was I? So he left that door open, but I think that the other one's not open. I also don't want to follow him, to be completely honest. I can't remember what I was talking about, but the last episode was towards the end a mess. What's that? Is that just a shadow? Oh nee. Move. Where can we hide? Run. Oh nee. Oh. Oh no! Please give me another chance. No! Nein. Oh. No. No. just as an explanation why this happened, because it's, I think when you just watch it, it's hard to understand why that just happened. You do get, obviously you hear the heartbeat when you press the button at the right moment, and when there is a loud background noise like it just was, it's really tough to hear that, and so that screwed me over. But it's always the same rhythm, so I don't know why I screwed up, but I did. It's all going like just like it's all going down the drain. 9. Oh
Yo,
man.
I'm not some fucking lab rat here for your amusement.
Okay, it was some weird reaction. Like, honestly, I also have like a bit of a question. He seems to be everywhere. He literally seems to be everywhere, and I don't know how this. Oh, cool. How this is possible. Oh, this is the room where Aaron was in. Or at least it was extremely similar. Okay. Oh god. For the last time, do not pull the main switch until we get someone out to replace the faulty wall. So I think I need to start with this one, because then I can turn on this and this, then this, then I need to turn on this. This is the next one, then up here, because then this one. Can't do much, but I can do a few things. Oh, beautiful. So it didn't help. Oh well, it opened a little, like, narrow path.
There we go.
Shimmy. I had no idea that this is the word. I would have used squeeze, but... It's nerve-wracking. I'm really trying my best here to, like, have everyone survive, but I think we just screwed up a lot already. But I didn't mean to. Wait, there's like some eerie red light. I just want to double check. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Why? What? Was that supposed to be our room? There's the chapstick, yeah. What? Creepy. Okay, so that room is completely...
Uh-huh.
Whose room is that? Is that, I think that's, Kate's room, if I'm not mistaken. So we get another 5 points. Don't know what to do with these. If you see a red light shining through the mirror, don't go there. Just don't. Okay. Can't do anything. Maybe this would have been something for Charlie. Which is obviously too bad now. So... Can't do anything with our mirror. Oh, oh man, Jack. Here, I don't know what to do. Is going back the solution? I don't think so. What? Okay, I must have clearly missed some item, maybe? Okay, let's have a look in here again. There was a fuse box we fixed. And then it unfixed itself, and we squeezed through here. Which made us, or which gave us a possibility to enter our room. And Kate's room. This is locked. This is locked. This is locked as well. Do I have to look around a bit more in that? I mean, there is nothing else in here. So, I mean, since Jamie... Ah! Oh, look at this. Mensch. Why didn't you tell me, guys?
Oh, what the hell?
Cool. Yeah, nice, eh? Wait, that's a different room. Whose room is that? Is that, Mark's? Maybe? Because that's not Kate's room. Okay. What do you have? Oh, nee. Oh, nee. You know what, guys? Maybe I shouldn't make my aim to get everyone, like, through. Maybe my aim should be just kill everyone. Seems to be, like, my thing. Accidentally. But what's, like... Okay, so... But still, with the Aaron and, Kate situation, I wonder what we could have done differently. Oh, so that's the room where Mark just was. Under the table. But where he got caught because we didn't breathe properly.
Jesus. There's cameras everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Is that paused? I guess. Oh man. Let's get some light going. Oh nee. What the hell? Oh! This is the, like, FBI interrogation scene. Oh nee, that's a real... Ah! There was a real human one once, and it just made it.
You want to know what it means to be a killer? You ever been to the art museum downtown? They got this painting by a guy, I forget his name. Famous painter. He did portraits of slaughtered cows hanging on hooks. You take a normal person to a slaughterhouse, and they will puke their guts out. You make it into a painting, and suddenly it's art. There's no difference between the two. No, not really.
I'm so stressed out.
Don't look at me like that. You know I'm right.
What a fun Friday afternoon.
You get it. I know you get it. You got to do something that matters. Make people feel something they've never felt before.
See, this is why I think maybe it's the FBI
any of us are really
agent.
in control. Think of the most profound thing you've ever done. The most beautiful thing you've ever created. And I promise you, it's nothing compared to watching the life bleed out of someone. To see the fear in their eyes. To feel them pawing at you for release. To hear them pleading, begging. That moment when someone realizes they are at their end. That's when you feel it. That's true art. That's what you have to be. An artist. A sculptor. An architect. I see the gleam in your eye, Agent Monday. You're not fooling me. Ah, look at you now, huh? Am I gonna be your first? Well, come on then, huh?
Yeah.
I'm right here. This room is soundproof. You don't even have to wait for a plane to fly overhead.
Oh my god.
There you are. I see you now. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Bare hands can feel good, huh? But the blade makes for such a prettier picture. You've got potential, Agent Monday. If you truly want to be an artist.
Yeah, that's the fucking FBI agent. 100%. Yeah, it's your fault that we're in a situation right now, Kate. To be completely honest. Because instead of sticking together, you just ran. Like a crazy person. Do we have anything... Okay, so we have some light at least. Her camera feels different. It feels so much more close to her character model than with the others. Ah, here's that red chair again. I remember that one. Okay, so that's a dead end. Haha! We knew that this book would be helpful. Can I just squeeze through, or do I have to inspect that book? I think I have to inspect it.
Who
Haha,
says
nice.
self-help books don't work?
Exactly. Hurry up. We have some light. I like that. It looks so also deteriorated right now. Like, how is that possible?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Remember we still have that mother sitting in a wheelchair or something. Oh, so this is the chair, the room that we saw when we were, yeah, when we were, Jamie. Manny Sherman, The Beast of Arkansas. By Joseph Morello.
Morello.
Huh.
That
What?
wasn't you met on the ferry.
Got to be... Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. But honestly, I was glad to be leaving. They'd been nice folks, the Stewarts, real nice. Both in their 70s now, Dad still strong as an ox, having been a military man before moving to the town to settle and start a family. Mum was starting to get a little frail. You could tell she's taken it the hardest. Mrs. Stewart had made me coffee. She was functioning okay, but had a dead behind the eyes look. 26 years on, still living in that cocoon of numbness such devastation can bring. We talked a lot. They were at ease talking about anything. The night it had happened, the cruel details, how they felt about him, it was just a fact of life to him. Okay, so he talked to the parents of that serial killer. Their daughter had been murdered by a serial killer and that was their world. Oh, Jesus. That sounds really mean. Maybe use kinder words. I don't like the cocoon sentence. Is there a more relatable metaphor? Everything. It was a shock when they offered to show me Mary's room. I was apprehensive but thanked them and agreed. It would be helpful to get an idea of the kind of girl Mary was. I followed Mrs. Stewart. I could feel the toll that the murder had taken as we walked through the house and upstairs to Mary's room. Her husband didn't like to go into that room. Things were neat and tidy but shabby. We walked over a beaten old carpet, past outdated wallpaper and paintings, mostly biblical, that were thick with dust. The strain and financial impact must have been huge. Mrs. Stewart hadn't worked since Mary's death. Again, sounds really mean. Can you not just say they had a rough time of it without being so descriptive? Maybe explain why did she find it difficult to face anymore? Her schoolwork was stacked by her bed, and her childhood toys and dolls were still displayed on shelves. What stuck out the most, though, was her uniform, still hanging on the front of the wardrobe, ready for her shift at the diner the next day. Mary was a tiny girl, only 5'1", and weighed less than 100 pounds. She didn't stand a chance that night she was taken. I keep thinking about her room as I drove through the town. Milton would have been an unremarkable place in 1995, but it was close to lifeless now. Mostly boarded up buildings, the only open shops were liquor stores, which had bums outside them, drinking at 11 a.m. It was as if the town had died when Mary did. Eventually, Milton faded in my rearview mirror as the image of Mary's uniform burned into my mind. Go hack Natalie right now, please. Later the next day, I finally got back to our house, scrambling over a package set on our doorstep. A brown box. I had no idea who it was from. Had Michelle ordered something? Curiosity took over and I hauled inside. Opening it, I found an old tape recorder along with a quartet of tapes. I listened to the first one, the voice, unmistakably. It was Sherman. Nope. Mention their interviews. Okay, it was Sherman. Okay. So he listened to he got the voice recorder, the tape recordings of the interviews, probably from the, what's it called? The FBI interrogation. In case you missed me, Michelle, morning, writing 8 a.m., request to use the light. Okay, press the wrong button. Okay, can use a pencil to find out what has written on the torn paper. Okay, let's do that. Spare room code 1999. Okay. Request to use the library for the music lounge to assume I'm in one of those. Can we dine outside in the garden? The bar seems like a good writing spot. 1999. Spare room. We got in from there. Was that door open before? There's the spare room. Oh, cool. A doll. Can it get worse?
Bethany.
Bethany. Bethany was, the writer's daughter. I forgot the name. Connie. Huh. We should have a look at the bearings at some point. Maybe after we finish that room, but before entering the spare room. Maybe it's a good point to just have a quick look at them. It's a sad girl. Please stop crying, Mommy. Peace body burgled. Arkansas this week. The body of the so-called Beast of Arkansas has been removed from its grave by suspected body snatchers. Fuck no. The infamous serial killer, whose real name is Manny Sherman, was executed earlier this month, and his remains were buried at an... doesn't have a date on it. At an undisclosed cemetery in Springdale, I think it's Arkansas. A senior police spokesperson for local law enforcement stated that at a press conference, we believe this to be the work of serial killer obsessives and are pursuing various leads. We assume there are multiple suspects involved, but have not ruled out that it may be an individual. Although the burial site is unknown, rumors have been circulating among serial killer enthusiast forums online since Sherman's execution. When questioned by the press about such online groups, the spokesperson added, "These people who call themselves fans of killers are very foolish. If they were aware of the despicable details of such crimes, as we in law enforcement are, they would rethink their views about celebrating such heinous crimes." Police refused to confirm the name of the cemetery to the media in the aftermath of the news. I really think that if people glorify serial killers or any, especially murderers, they're like equally sick. This is so... You can, like, there is a morbid fascination clearly with like true crime, otherwise there wouldn't be so many popular true crime documentaries on Netflix, on YouTube, blah blah blah. I mean, I watch them myself, but there's a difference between watching these things and feeling like a glorious feeling about the perpetrator themselves, or feeling a disgust, or trying to learn from it. So my interest personally is about the psyche of serial killers mostly. But people that just glorify their actions and put them on the pedestal, or like, I remember when this Ted Bundy documentary on Netflix came out, and there were like tweets on like Twitter, now X, that said things like, oh, he's like such a handsome guy, and I would have gone with him and stuff like that. It's like, dude, he murdered multiple women. How can you even say that? Like, what's going on with you? It's such a despicable thing to say, and it's such a punch in the face to the people that like are related to these poor victims. Anyway, we wanted to have a look at the bearings. Yeah, so these were just my 2 cents to the discussion. I think these are all old. New. Jamie and Aaron kissed. Aaron found Jamie's text messages about her. So these were text messages that Jamie had with, I guess, a friend, where the friend was asking about Aaron and if there's anything going on between the two. And Jamie actually said, I'm not into kind of like girls like Aaron. I'm into like badass bitches and not into like some, yeah, whatever bad term she used for Aaron. And clearly that upset Aaron. But still, after we heard Jamie's voice over the microphone, we still followed her suggestion and hid in the cupboard. And I don't even want to think about the last part. It's so wrong to say Jamie chose to save Kate, because I didn't choose to save Kate. I wanted to save Aaron. I just I tilted the stick wrong. Bitter rivals. Jamie teased blah blah blah. Jamie chose to save Kate from the suffocation chamber. Yeah. Aaron used the inhaler in the blackout room. Aaron didn't use her inhaler to calm herself before entering the newly unlocked room. I don't think it was necessary, to be completely honest. We did fine there. Mysterious creature, okay. Kate found a dog bowl with the name Connie. I mean, it is kind of mysterious because we've never heard anything of a dog before. About a dog before. Aaron found evidence that Charlie was complicit in the murders while searching the Silver Ash Institute. I wonder why that is. And while dying in the suffocation room, Aaron wrote "It's Charlie" on the glass. The crew formulated a plan to meet at the lighthouse, and Kate effed it up by just running like a headless chicken. Okay, let's have a look at the secrets as well. We found a couple of them. So here we have we made some cool progress here, look at that. Yeah, so that's the article cut from a local newspaper. Manny Sherman's corpse was stolen from its grave. That's what we literally just read. And that's connected to clearly all of these news articles here, but also to the Morello Sherman book. A writing journal containing an early draft of a new book by Joseph Morello, which we now know is Mr. Duvet. Or the other way around, Mr. Duvet is Joseph Morello, so we don't know who Mr. Duvet actually is. Dumont, or Dument. There it says it. I just can't remember that name for some reason. Joseph is the man that met the crew on the ferry impersonating Dumet. Yeah, so it's literally said there. And these are all connected. Even with these ones down here. A logbook belonging to the foreman of a construction team. They grew increasingly concerned about the amount of employees leaving the island. Mr. Belknap forged letters to disguise the disappearances of the construction workers. A hastily written resignation letter. This is a resignation letter from one of the construction company workers to the foreman. Okay, so then we have this one. Yeah, see, these are crime scene photos of murder victims. One victim had their teeth removed, the other victim had their ear removed. So the one victim that had their teeth removed, we learned that they had their teeth removed while they were still alive. The other one, though, had their ear removed while they were already like 30 to 40 minutes dead. And so why would you have how can you have crime scene photos if you're not working in like forensics in the crime scene field, you know? A tape from an FBI interview between Special Agent Monday and Manny Sherman. Monday assaulted Sherman. Okay. Okay, let's enter that. I can't enter that code before we haven't tried the door. But we know the code. It's 1999.
Focus.
If I identified the numbers correctly. Perfect. Oh no. Remember when we looked through that like gap in the door? Or that and we saw that's just a puppet. I'm gonna prepare myself for bad things, but it's just a puppet. We saw the head of someone. Oh no! Don't touch it! Oh my fucking god, no. What? That is not a puppet. Mrs. Morello. Animatronic. So was it? No, it wasn't. That wasn't the puppet. It clearly was the human body made into an animatronic. That's the jacket that we got rid of? Maybe Charlie isn't dead. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Sucked in, creepo. Phoenix. We got an achievement called Phoenix. Okay, well, maybe we can finally end one of these episodes on a good note. Charlie is still alive. I mean, although, like, if Charlie is really, like, involved in this whole thing, he's not a good guy. But we're gonna find out in the next episode. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.